There was a time when developers would apply for 10 jobs and hear back from all of them. But now you apply for 10 openings, get ghosted by 8 of them. One rejects you for not having 5 years of experience as a fresh graduate, and the other drags you through 5 interview rounds just to reject at the end. But the real nonsense begins the moment you open a job listing. You see an entry-level developer role, and then you scroll down and it says, must have 5 years of React, Kubernetes, blockchain, AI, and probably fix the office coffee machine too. Sounds impossible. And if you're a junior, it makes you feel like you'll never be good enough. But the truth is, most of those requirements are just a wish list. The actual job? Way simpler than the description. And in this video, I'll discuss the truth about job requirements and some tips to land you a job. Most job descriptions out there are not written by the developers you'll actually be working with. They're written by HR or copied from some old template. And because of that, job descriptions look like they're looking for a person to build a rocket. Companies aren't really expecting you to check off every single requirement. What they're doing is putting together their ideal candidate on paper. It's like going on Amazon and adding everything you want on your wish list, but in reality, you only end up buying 2 or 3 items. That's exactly how job descriptions work. So when you see a posting that lists 10 different skills, here's the truth. If you have even half of them, you're already a strong candidate. And if you don't, the rest can be learned on the job. That's the unspoken reality of the tech industry. No one actually knows everything. Think about it. Even senior developers Google stuff every single day. They don't memorize Kubernetes configurations or remember every command in Git. They just know how to find answers quickly, solve problems, and keep moving. Employers care way more about your ability to learn and adapt than about you ticking every single box. But the reason junior developers get stuck is because they read these impossible job posts and immediately disqualify themselves. They don't even apply. If I have to summarize this video in one sentence, it is apply to jobs even though you don't meet all requirements. Applying even when you don't meet all the requirements massively increases your chances. That's because most people won't even bother applying. And remember this, the worst thing that can happen is you getting ghosted or rejected, but the best case scenario is you actually get called for an interview. Another thing to remember is that the actual day-to-day work of most entry-level developer jobs is far less intimidating than the job description makes it sound. You're not going to be building the next AI system on day one. You'll most likely be fixing bugs, writing small features, maintaining code, and learning how the team works. In other words, very doable stuff, even for a fresh graduate. So the next time you see a scary job description, don't think of it as a barrier. Think of it as a company dreaming out loud. They'd love to have someone who knows everything, but they won't find them, and they'll happily hire someone who knows enough and is eager to grow. So that's the truth about the job descriptions in the tech industry. Now, I would like to share some tips to help you with your job hunting. Tip number 1, show that you're a fast learner. Companies know that juniors won't know everything. What they really want is someone who can learn fast and adapt quickly. So in interviews or cover letters, you should highlight moments where you picked up a new tool, a new language, or solved a problem by figuring it out on your own. Show yourself as a problem solver. Tip number 2, use networking to your advantage. This is underrated but powerful. Many junior jobs never even make it to job boards. They get filled through referrals and networks. So reach out to your seniors, join LinkedIn groups, talk to people in tech communities, and attend meetups if you can, even online ones. A single referral can sometimes skip you past 200 online applications. In simple terms, market yourself to people, but don't be desperate. Tip number 3, be honest but confident in interviews. If an interviewer asks about a tool you don't know, don't panic and don't lie. Instead, say something like, I haven't worked with that yet, but I'd love to learn it. That answer shows honesty, humility, and growth mindset. And trust me, interviewers love that. Because at the end of the day, they would love to hire a person that is honest. Lastly, tip number 4, keep applying. Even if you get rejected, don't make a big deal out of it. Each rejection teaches what are the things you need to improve on. Sometimes you'll bomb the first few. That's normal. By the 5th or 6th, you'll be prepared enough, and that could be the one that lands you the job. The main goal is to not get demotivated by few rejections. So here's the bottom line. Job descriptions are scary, but they don't define you. The actual job is rarely as complicated as the listing makes it sound. What matters is that you keep showing up, applying even when you don't meet all the requirements, keep upskilling yourself, and staying open to learning. That's how you stand out. And remember this, every single developer you look up to today once felt the same way, unqualified, underprepared, and unsure if they'd ever get hired. But they kept going. And you should too. So don't let a bullet point on a job description make you feel unworthy. Apply, take the shot, and trust that you'll grow into the role once you're in. If this helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also job hunting. Because trust me, you're not alone in this. The opportunities are out there, and you're just one application away. I'll see you guys in the next one.